Hi, I'm Sir CJ and welcome to this video. And this one is related to one of my former previous video lessons related to sex-related inheritance and multiple alleles. I would like to to correct something about that and discuss it with you. So I hope that you're ready for it. Again, this is related to a previous video lesson found in this playlist. So if you're watching this as an individual video, you may not find that playlist. So I suggest you go to my playlist, particularly to Biology 9. Let's begin. So, correction to solving word problems, sex-related inheritance. It is, I think, item number 1 dun sa book ninyo. Because item number 2 is related naman to multiple alleles. So, the problem goes like this. So, hemophilia is a disease caused by a gene found on the X chromosome. It is a sex-linked gene, particularly it's an X-linked gene. Therefore, it is referred to as sex-linked disease. The recessive allele causes the disease. A man with hemophilia marries a woman that is homozygous dominant for the trait. So, anong ibig sabihin kaya nung sinasabi niya dito na recessive allele causes the disease and a man with hemophilia marries a woman that is homozygous dominant for the trait? Well, in our previous definition for the homozygous dominant for the trait, dun sa woman, ang ginamit natin dun sa video lesson is X superscript H and X superscript H. Now, let's go back to our tables that I kind of like gave you a glimpse kanina. Ayan. So, what we meant about that previously was this. Ang sabi natin, ito yon, ito yung homozygous dominant for the female. And so, ang sinulat natin ay X superscript H and X superscript H. Now, in this video, we would like to correct that. We would be emphasizing that X is the dominant trait, so it's a normal female that's dominant. And then X superscript H is the recessive trait. That means a woman that has hemophilia. So, in non-Mendelian genetics, please look again at our table. Yung ibig sabihin nun ay yung ka-counterpart, let me just get my laser pen, ayan, laser pointer. So, ang ibig sabihin nun, yung X and X, which are both normal, X, ayan, it's going to code for a normal female, ay katumbas nung dominant trait na T and then a T, which codes for tall in Mendelian genetics. Ayan. And then, yung ibig sabihin naman nung X superscript H is recessive trait. You remember that kapag recessive trait siya, hindi siya ma-express kung may kasama siyang dominant trait. Now, looking back at the table, since naparis natin itong X superscript H with another X na normal siya and dominant, ang ma-express, of course, is normal female. Kaso, carrier siya ng disease na hemophilia. This is similar to the Mendelian genetics wherein yung T, lowercase t, is paired up with a dominant T. So, ang ma-express, hindi yung lowercase t, kundi yung uppercase T. Kaso, this heterozygous individual is going to be a carrier of the short gene. And you also know that a recessive trait is only going to be expressed kapag na-pair din siya sa isa pang recessive trait. So, on the table, X superscript H, which is recessive, paired with X superscript H, which is another recessive trait, will code finally for a hemophiliac female. This is similar to the Mendelian pattern of inheritance, wherein lowercase t paired with the lowercase t is finally going to express short. They are not going to be expressed. Remember, a recessive trait is not going to be expressed if it is paired up with a dominant trait. So, in the problem, it says here that the woman is homozygous dominant for the trait. Ibig sabihin nun, yung woman dyan, hindi siya hemophiliac. The woman there is a normal female. And a normal female has the following genotype. So X, X, and na-pair siya sa X superscript H and then Y. Among males, mas madali silang maging hemophiliac because the recessive trait is not going to be paired with the dominant trait na X. Y is not the same as X, remember that. And so sa mga females, kapag na-pair up siya with a normal X, makaka-cancel out siya kasi ma-express yung X na dominant, hindi yung X superscript H na recessive. Okay, therefore, our Punnett square must look like the following. Ayan. So, it's supposed to be X superscript H X and then X superscript H X, which are both females, parehong babae yan, and they are both normal, but they will be carriers of hemophilia. Now, going back to the Punnett square, X superscript H and X superscript H Y that is found actually it's X superscript H Y and X superscript H Y will actually mean that both of the sons are hemophiliac. Ayan. So this is also the same answer. This is the answer to the guide question. So the two daughters will be normal but are carriers of the disease, while the two sons are both hemophiliac. All right. So that is how we are now correcting the previous video lesson related to this problem. Special thanks to my students who worked this out with me last time. I think that was last week. 2 weeks ago pa lang yun. And I'm hoping that you will be staying tuned for another elaboration video related to measuring population density. This is Sir CJ. Have a good day.